What's up, YouTubers? Today in this video I'm going to talk about how to clean your Taylor water stove. When we got this house, it was 2 years ago, and I didn't really do a whole lot of cleaning to it last summer at all, really. I mean, I cleaned out the ash and whatnot, but of how to drain this thing out and how that works, I was kind of clueless to it. So, and I've been on YouTube trying to find videos, can't find any videos of how to drain it and cleaning out the water and whatnot. So, yeah, hopefully this video will help you out. The Taylor system that I have, it is a T450, and this thing holds 312 gallons of water. Now, the chemicals I'm using are supposed to be environmental friendly as well. If you go to their website, alternative heating system, you type that in, it'll pop up on Google. But anyways, I got the CF205, and this is good for 200 gallons. I only got one bottle of this. You might want to buy 2 bottles and maybe use a half, but I did get 2 bottles of the boiler treatment. And this will be added later on after I fill the system back up. But right now, what I got going on, this morning when I woke up, I came out and I dumped the CF205 into the vent back here. So I just woke up, came out here, dumped it into it, and then I realized that you see a little dark liquid down there. That's the cleaner fluid there. But anyways, yeah, the whole system was loaded with water, so it's yeah, all the chemicals and whatnot, it's not really down in there. So that's what I got going on right now. I'm just kind of draining out some water, and once I get enough water drained out, I was going to add a gallon of white vinegar, distilled white vinegar, and on their website it suggests to use 3 gallons if you haven't cleaned it in a while. I'm just going to use just the gallon. That's what I got here. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. So once this thing drains out some more, we will add some vinegar to it. And then as soon as you add the chemicals, it says to wait 4 to 8 hours. So no longer than 8 hours, it was saying. And right now we're at 4 hours. And mostly the whole reason why I'm already at 4 hours is because I had to go and get an adjustable wrench, had to go to the store, and then this thing here would not budge the plug here. Like, it was such a pain in the ass. And then I was using this PVC pipe to use it as leverage, and it was about to bust, so I didn't work. And I actually got a 4x4 post, drilled a hole into it, and that actually finally got it to move. And now I did take the whole plug out, but it was just spilling water out everywhere. It actually just got all over me. I got drenched. But now I just kind of have a slow drip going on. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now with this thing. So once this thing drains enough water where I can fit a gallon of vinegar in it, I'm going to pour that into it. Probably wait another 2 hours, and then I'm going to drain the whole entire system. And before you drain the system, for mine, I got 2 valves back here I got to turn off. A little better video, you can see everything. But you got the one on the bottom left there and the one on the top right. And I have one more valve right here, but that's to fill it up with water, which it's already off right now. So right now they're all on. The system is on, and it's just circulating the water throughout the heat exchanger and whatnot. And it's just clean the system out. But once I do drain the system, I want to turn both my valves off. You don't want to have these on, and if you do, you might have to bleed the system again, and that's something I've never done before, so I really hope I don't have to do that. But if I do, I guess I'll have to do it. And also would recommend this website. It was Taylor Water Stoves. It was out of Missouri. I forget the exact name of the website. I'll put it on the description. But he has a lot of parts for it. He actually sent me the owner's manual, which is really nice. And if I can, I'll try to put that in the description as well, because I couldn't find that anywhere online. And but yeah, I would totally support that guy. So I'm gonna I'll put his website up. He's real old school too. He doesn't really have like an online website. You got to call him, place an order, and he'll send it to you. But he has the anode rods, which I had gotten 2 of those. But I guess when I take this plug out, the anode rod should be in there. This is new to me, so I'm not too sure what's going to be in there, but there should be an anode rod in there. It's just to help out with the corrosion on the inside of the system there. So yeah, go ahead and let this drain out some more, put the vinegar in it, and then we will drain the whole entire system. It's been 2 hours now since I've added the white vinegar and 7 hours since I added the CF205. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pull the drain plug here and let it out. All right, the breaker is off. Turn this off. Turn this one here off. And that should be it. And then the other two, this is for the hot water right here. And that's just like circling, going through the coils and going right back down to the water heater. And then the other valve here is just for the water intake. So whenever it gets done draining, I'm going to turn this on, fill it back up, and once it's filled, I will turn both of these back on again. This one and that one. And then should all be ready to go. Let's go pull that plug. The water looks really clean. That went pretty smooth actually. Not a big mess at all. Drain right out back here. Going down the hill. Yeah, that water was really clean looking, so that water, I might not have even had to do that at all, but I put the chemicals in it, so I had to get it out of there. I just turned my intake valve on, and it's spraying water on the inside now. It's probably a good thing to do. Really clean it all up. One thing I noticed though, there is no anode rod inside of this. I did order, I got 2 of them. Just gonna put one in there, but have one for later. But I was reading that it's good to change this out once a year, it was saying. Yeah, I didn't see nothing in there. Feeling around inside of there. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna place this inside there and where I can get a hold of it in the future. It looks, what it looks like inside of there is it's kind of like a little slope and goes down like this. So I'm gonna place the anode rod right there, and it's gonna sit there. Okay, while this is filling up, my next step here, once it's full, is to clean it all up. But as you can see, like the 2 bottom tubes here, I have them like cleaned all the way through, but the 2 top ones, you can barely see through it, but there's a lot of buildup on it. And I got this creosote destroyer. So once this thing is full, I'm gonna go ahead and get a fire going. And once the fire is going, it says to put 2 tablespoons of this stuff here, some type of powder, and burn it with the fire, and then it all should just fall apart. So my plan is, yeah, to go ahead and get a fire going, put some of this creosote destroyer on it, and then tomorrow, once it's all burnt out, I'm gonna take this wire brush. I bought a brand new 4-inch wire brush and go through the tubes there, and hopefully I can get everything all cleaned up, and then this thing's ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum up this water though, and some of a little bit of ash in here. Yeah, I don't want that sitting in there. Okay, now that it's filled back up, I'm gonna add this A200 boiler treatment. Okay, there's one bottle. Here's the second bottle. I'm just going to use half of this bottle. So make sure I don't overfill it. Starting to see liquid here. If it does start to go over, just release the drain plug and release a little bit of water out of it. Alright, that's good. Alright. Starting to get dark here. Well, it's all ready to go, so now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the valve back on. Let's do the bottom one here first. Boom. That one. Okay. Go ahead and put the back and everything back on it. And tighten up the drain plug here. I'm gonna release a little bit of water there, bring the level down, but I'm going to tighten that up. I'm going to vacuum this back out again, make sure you get all this water out, and then I'm going to get a fire going. Okay, let's see what the fire looks like now. This thing is raging. I'm going to go ahead and throw 2 spoonfuls of this creosote destroyer into the fire here, and then I'm gonna close it up and go to bed. I'll let this burn out throughout the night, and tomorrow I'll clean out the whole stove.
It's looking a whole lot cleaner now. You can see right through it. Bottom ones are nice and clean. See right through those, but the two top ones, I cannot get them to be completely clean. It's just really stuck on there. So my plan is, though, when I get the fire going, when he heats up, I'll throw some more of that creosote destroyer on it and take the wire brush to it then. And maybe while it's heated up, it might break down easier. So that's my thoughts on that. But yeah, I like the way it's looking right now, though. It's getting there. Take a look in the front here. Got everything all vacuumed out. You can see the lights. That's really good. Here's the front of that. And now I want to fix this. And I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the whole front of the machine down here. And I got some black paint. I'm gonna spray in some of these spots, like right here. You can see where it's rusting a little bit. And if you don't have any paint to use, you can just use some oil. And just put oil every like maybe 2 weeks or so on it. It's starting to rain here, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray this door. It's kind of under the shelter, and not really striving for perfection, just trying to get some paint on it. I already sprayed this little piece down here, and it's looks pretty good actually. I like the color of it. Matches pretty well. That's still drying though. Yeah. Alright, spray this top piece. I'm gonna spray this whole section here. It looks pretty good. We'll let that dry and see what it looks like. That's what I used. Got it at Tractor Supply. But yeah, if you don't have any paint, put some oil on it. Clean or used oil will be fine. But yeah, it'll definitely help it out. But that's what I was using until I found this stuff there.
Yep. Now, next thing I want to do is I'm going to rip this off. Let's go ahead and rip it off right now. Okay. I'm going to scrape all this stuff off, clean it up real nice, and then I got some silicone sealant. I'm gonna put a bead around this whole thing, and then I got the gasket. I'll put the gasket on it, then I'll close it up, and once it all dries up, and also I think the creosote actually will also create a we'll seal it up as well around the outsides. So yeah, that's for the next plan. Let's do it. All right, Hardy's got everything all scraped off here now. So it's nice, clean surface to work with. I'll put this silicone around the edge here. This should help hold it in place, and the creosote will actually really seal it off and keep it in place there in the end. This here also help keep it in place and to seal it off. So I'm gonna go a little heavy on it. Add a little more on the outside here. That corner. All right. You can use this silicone to get to any gap or cover any gap you got. So like around the chimney, you might have to use some of this as well. But yeah. All right. It all looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Nice and tight. Looks pretty good. Go ahead and let this dry overnight and get a fire going tomorrow, and yeah, it all looks like it should all be pretty sealed off. And if you're having like an overheating problem with your system, more than likely it's because too much air is getting to it, so it's just heating up, and it's not sealed off right. So that's probably your problem. But it's a pretty simple, easy fix. Doesn't cost too much money. But yeah, let that dry overnight, and once you get the fire going, the creosote will build up over it, just like on this one too. You get a lot of creosote around the edge of it. And that's going to hold it in place, and it's just going to help seal it off, I think. So that's that.
So I've had this thing running now for about 2 weeks, and everything is working perfect. It's heating the house. The gasket here sealed up real nice. It's not overheating or anything. But yeah, and also that black paint. I mean, look at that, looks perfect. Looks just like the other black paint. It all just blends in nice, and glad I got that. Yeah, the only issue I see right now is you see all like the black lines of water there dripping. I really do want to get a cover for the chimney, and I bought one the other day at Lowe's, but it wasn't the right fit, so I gotta measure that out and get the right fit for it. But that is one thing I do need to invest in. Other than that, everything's working great. If you have any questions about this Taylor water stove, leave in the comments, and I will try to put the stuff that I bought for it in the description. And yeah, I'll try to post some more videos too. If I have any issues, I'll try to make some videos of me fixing it. But yeah, if you have any questions, just please leave in the comment section. Maybe I can make a video on it, or maybe be a simple, quick answer to your question. But thanks for watching. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. And yeah, have a great day.